afternoon, students. I hope you all are well. First of all, I would like to congratulate you all that you successfully completed your SSLC and get promoted into the first PUC. Congratulations, everyone. I am Pradnya Joshi. I mainly deal with the physics subject for you. Apart from me, one more lecturer is there. His name is Shinde sir. He and me, we both deal with the physics subject for you. Right, students? So up to 10th standard you studied the science, right? How you studied? Like a compound manner you studied, right? Science andre ಏನಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ? ವಿಜ್ಞಾನ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, right? So science, what do you mean by the science then? See, it has the number of the definitions, but simply we define the science as a systematic study of the things, right? Nothing but the ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥಿತ ವಸ್ತುಗಳ ಅಧ್ಯಯನವನ್ನ ನಾವು ಏನಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ? ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, right? So up to 18th century the scientists they studied the science as a whole, right? But after the 18th century they decided to divide the science. Why? Because the knowledge has to become broader. That's why they started to divide the science, right? So they divided into mainly the two parts. That is, one is the physical science, physical, and one more is the biology, right? So science they divided into the two parts. That is, one is the physical science and one more will be the biological science, right? So then what do you mean by the physical science? See, physical is nothing but a ಭೌತಿಕ ಅಧ್ಯಯನ, right? ವಸ್ತುಗಳ ಭೌತಿಕ ಅಧ್ಯಯನವನ್ನು ಮಾಡುವುದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಏನಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ? ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ. Here we mainly studied about the non-living things. What is that? Non-living, right? Here we mainly studied about the living things, right? Here the biological science means Jiva Shastra, right? There mainly we consider the living things, means ಜೈವಿಕ ಅಧ್ಯಯನ, ಜೀವಿಗಳ ಅಧ್ಯಯನವನ್ನು ನಾವು ಏನಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ? ಜೀವಶಾಸ್ತ್ರ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ, right? So in the physical science we define it as a non-living science, right? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಭೌತಿಕ ಅಧ್ಯಯನವನ್ನು ನಾವು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ. Then again the knowledge of the peoples has to become broader. That's why they again classify this physical science into the two parts. That is, one is the physics and one more will be the chemistry, right? So now we are going to deal with the one is that is the physics, and here the chemistry means here we are going to deal with the chemicals which are present in the nature, right? And physics is nothing but the Bauddha Shastra. Yes, see, physics in Kannada we can call it as a Bauddha Shastra. Here we are going to study the physical appearance of the things. Just take an example, students. This is the one chopus, right? If I ask you how it looks, ನಿಮಗೆ ಇದು ಹೇಗೆ ಕಾಣುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ ರೀ? ಎಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದಿ ವೈಟ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಕಲರ್ and it is having the rod like shape. Yes, you said here color and the shape, right? This is the physical appearance of the thing, and this is the non-living thing. Yes, idakke jeeva illa. Yes, this is the non-living thing. That's why the Bauddha Shastra andre ಭೌತಿಕ ಗುಣಲಕ್ಷಣಗಳನ್ನು ಕಲಿಯುವಂತಹ ಒಂದು ವಿಜ್ಞಾನವನ್ನು ನಾವು ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ? ಭೌತಶಾಸ್ತ್ರ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. Here physics, yes, in Kannada we call it as a Bauddha Shastra, and the subject code is 33, right? So students, in your first PUC you have totally the 15 chapters in your physics syllabus. That is, physical world is your first chapter, right? In this chapter we will discuss some basic concepts about the physics, right? That means in physical world is nothing but the bhautika jagattu, right? Some basic concepts we discussed in this lesson. Then second is the units and the measurements. Yes students, this is the important chapter for you, right? So for your practicals this is very important. In this chapter we are discussing about the units. Take an example. In your geometry box you have the scale, right? See, in my geometry box ನಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಸ್ಕೇಲ್ ಅನ್ನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ. There you will use 1 centimeter, 2 centimeter. You will use for drawing the circles and all, right? But when you go to the shop to purchase the any cloth, what you will say? Sir, ನಮಗೆ 1 meter ಉದ್ದ ಬಟ್ಟೆ ಕೊಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ, right? So here meter and the centimeter, these are the two different units that you are using. Yes, about that we are going to discuss in the second lesson. Yes, then third one is the motion in a straight line. See, motion is nothing but the chalane. Yes, you already 9th standard ನಲ್ಲಿ ಚಲನೆ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಕಲ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ, right? But in an advanced manner that you are going to study in the PUC first year third chapter, that is motion in a straight line. ಚಲನೆ ಸ್ಟ್ರೈಟ್ ಲೈನ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಗೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಈ ಲೆಸನ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಕಲಿತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ. Then fourth is the motion in a plane, right? This is the fourth chapter. And then fifth, laws of motion, that is ಚಲನೆಯ ನಿಯಮಗಳು. Students, see, already you know that Newton's laws of motion, right? Again that you are going to study in this fifth chapter. Then next one is the work, energy and the power, right? So this one is also you studied in your 9th standard. Yes, but in an advanced manner, in the deep manner they given in the syllabus of your PUC first year. Then systematic system of particles and the rotational motion. Then what is the system of particles? Students, just assume this is the chopus, but when I break it and make it the powder of this, that time it will become very small. Yes, na ಯಾವಾಗ ಇದನ್ನ ಪೌಡರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೀನಿ ಆವಾಗ ಇದು ತುಂಬಾ ಚಿಕ್ಕದಾಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ, right? So each particle is made up of the fundamental particles, like a basic particles. What are that? Atoms or else the molecules. See, in Kannada we can call it as a ಅಣುಗಳು ಮತ್ತು ಪರಮಾಣುಗಳು ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಕರಿತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ, right? So every substance is made up of the number of the atoms or else the molecules, correct? So then only they become the particular system, right? Now assume this is the chopus. It is made up of the number of the atoms or else the molecules, right? So about that we are going to study in the 7th chapter. Then next one is the 8th chapter, that is the gravitation. So students, what do you mean by the gravitation then? Gravitation is nothing but the Gurutvakarshana, right? So you already studied in your 9th standard. Yes, as a basic manner you can remember the one formula, that is G is equal to G m divided by d square, right? Just remember students this one. Yes, this about this again we are going to discuss in this gravitation chapter, right? Gurutvakarshana. Then next one is the mechanical properties of the solids. Yes, see students, we know that every matter or else ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ವಸ್ತುವನ್ನ ನಾವು ಮೂರು ಭಾಗಗಳಾಗಿ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, right? That is one is solid, ಘನವಸ್ತು, liquid, ದ್ರವವಸ್ತು, and third one is the gaseous state, that is anila vastu, correct? So here we are going to study the mechanical properties of the solids. That means when we heat the solids, what will happen? Yes, when we heat the liquids or else the gases, then what are the observations we will observe? Yes, that we are going to study in your 9th chapter, right? So next is the mechanical properties of the fluids. What is that? Fluids. Fluids is nothing but the anything that is flow. Flow ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ವಸ್ತು ಹರಿಯುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ? Fluids ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ. Right? You can take the example liquid here. Liquid plus gas. Right? These both will flow. Right? This together ಇವೆರಡುಗಳನ್ನ ಸೇರಿ ನಾವು ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ? Fluids ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. Just when we heat these liquids or else the gases like a fluids, that time we observe the some phenomena like a some processes. ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ವಿಧಾನಗಳನ್ನು ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ. That we are going to study in the 10th chapter, that is the mechanical properties of the fluids. Right? So when next one will be the thermal properties of the matter. Then what do you mean by the thermal properties of the matter? Matter is nothing but the substance, andre vastu anta kariತೀವಿ. But what do you mean by the thermal then? Thermal is nothing but the heat. What is that? Heat. Yes. See, when we heat the any substance, that time we observe the some things there. Yes, that we are going to study in this 11th chapter. Yes, in this chapter we are going to study the some SI units like a degree Celsius. Yes, Fahrenheit. Yes, when the fever will come, that time we measure in terms of the degree Celsius or else the Fahrenheit. Right? Take the example like a water. Water boiling point. Water ನೀರಿನ ಕುದಿಯುವ ಬಿಂದು ಎಷ್ಟು? 100 degree Celsius. We will use this one, no? Yes, ಕುದಿಯುವ ಬಿಂದು. Then ಕರಗುವ ಬಿಂದು ಎಷ್ಟು? That is 0 degree Celsius. And this is 100 degree Celsius. Yes, this about this degree Celsius and then Fahrenheit. Yes, that we are going to study in this 11th chapter, that is the thermal properties of the matter. Right? So then 12th chapter will be thermodynamics. Yes, I told you that thermo. Yes, here this is thermo means what it is? Heat. Yes, about that we are going to study in the 12th chapter. Yes, in that some laws will come. Yes, how the Newton laws of motion is there. Newton ನ ಚಲನೆಯ ನಿಯಮಗಳು ಇವೆ ಇಲ್ರಿ. ಹಾಗೆ about the heat in the thermodynamics we discuss the some laws of heat. Right? That is the 0th law, first law of the thermodynamics and the second law of the thermodynamics. Right? That we all discussed in the 12th chapter. Then 13 will be the kinetic theory of the gases. Students, here kinetic is nothing but the what it is? Movement. Movement. Right? Kinetic is nothing but the movement. That means chalani. When the gases will in the movement, then we can observe the some processes. Right? ಯಾವಾಗ ಅನಿಲಗಳು ಚಲನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತವಲ್ರಿ ಆವಾಗ ನಾವು ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ವಿಧಾನಗಳನ್ನು ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ. Right? That we are going to study in the 13th chapter, that is the kinetic theory of the gases. Then 14th one will be the oscillation. Oscillation means what? You can take the example here, pendulum. Right? So pendulum, how it is? Just assume here one pendulum is there. Yes, it will rotate, it will go like this and again it will go like this. Right? So here, students, here it is the mean position. What it is? Mean position. Right? And here this is called as a extreme position. Right? About this pendulum and some other oscillations that we are going to discuss in your 14th chapter, that is the oscillation. Right? And last one will be the waves. Waves means what? Alaygalu. Yes? See, when you go to the lake, right? When you go to the any pond, that time you will throw the one stone in the water. Right? ನೀವು ಯಾವಾಗ ಒಂದು ಕಲ್ಲನ್ನ ನೀರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಒಗೆದಾಗ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, that will forms like this. See, like it will become no ಅಲೆಗಳು ಉಂಟಾಗ್ತವೆ, right, because of the disturbance, right. About that waves, about that disturbance, how it will happen, why it will happen, ಇದು ಏಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಮತ್ತು ಹೇಗೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ನಾವು in the 15th chapter we are going to discuss, right. This is the 15 chapters that you have in your first year syllabus, right students. So in the next class we are going to start the along first lesson, that is the physical world, right. So thank you everyone.